Alright, out in the great outdoors. It's 27 degrees, I think. I have to get my tractor out of my truck and all the way up into my miniature garage. So then I have to pull this tire, pull the whole wheel off, because that's where the brake is. Even though the brake pedal's on that side, we have linkage all the way over onto this side. And see if I can see the brake. I haven't really looked at it yet. There's the linkage to the brake right there, right here. So it probably just needs to be retightened, but either way, it needs to be done. I also have to make some adjustments to my plow. It's not working so well. I really need some weights for my tires because this is having a lot of issues getting up and down that hill. And most of it, I would say, is because it doesn't have enough weight in the back. Put these dumbbells on the back, but it's just not enough. So I got to start looking for some wheel weights. So just a big weight that bolts right here. So let's get this out of here. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to need to take this thing apart. So that is actually the brake pad. Where is it? Where is it? There's two of them. One of them's on here, and it's on the other side of that disc. So my tractor actually has a disc brake. One disc brake. And I'm hoping that that's supposed to be bent like that. And I've got these two things. I don't know if you could see them. They're little posts, and they're not budging, and they're supposed to be, because that's what depresses the brake. Disc off, so I need to clean that off. Pull out the key, so it is keyed in, and I'm gonna have to take some of this stuff in to the basement. Especially have to get these knocked out so that they're moving. They have to move. All right, so this is what I guess you would call it a caliper. For it doesn't have hydraulics, it just has a spring actually. But I need to get these moving. There's two of them, and they're just jammed, rusted solid. So I know there's better stuff than this, but I have penetrating oil. And let that sit for a little while. And to penetrate. There we go. So I'm going to take both of these over and to a wire wheel, clean those off, and I got to figure out how I'm going to clean that off. The insides of these holes need to be cleaned out nicely. That's a lot cleaner. Plenty of schmutz in here. I should remove. Probably grass trimmings. Alrighty. I don't know if you can see that, but now it'll go all the way through. Alright, and the grease will hold that in there until it's ready to go. Alright, so it's been almost a week since I started on this thing. I've been waiting for a part. I finally got that in. It's just a spring, which I probably, if I had access to springs in a store around here, I probably could have put one together myself, but nope. So I ordered it online, and it took a week to get here as usual. Everything else is ready to go. I've got the little posts in here that push on everything moving. So all I really have to do now is put it all back together. Alright, so this is part of the brake. Basically, when this turns, the wheel turns, it turns. Probably in your way when it did that. I don't know if you can see it, but so they're attached inside the transmission. So I have to put my brake back on. It's keyed in, so I'll put a little key back in if I can. I'm capable. Get in there. And this is actually the brake shoe. There's two of them, one's thicker than the other. Had to figure out which one is which. The smaller one goes on the inside here. And of course there's no way to get it to stick in there. So I'm gonna try to hold it in so I can get my brake rotor on. So I think I got this on right. Now, before I can put that on, I have to put the other brake shoe on, and that includes this piece of metal over the two spots that push this out, and it pushes it out by turning this, pushes it out. So I gotta see if I can get that on. Go down this way. Alright. I think this is how it goes on. Alright, I'll need to do some adjustment. I gotta find this nut. I'm almost done. So, I read that this spring here has to be depressed to 1.5 inches. So, I will measure that. I've got some lock nuts here. I will bring those down and see what I can do. Okay, so got my 1.5 inches. The brake is on. It's not budging. Put my clip on the end so that doesn't fall apart. So let me take the brake off. Let's see if it's running. There we go. Just make sure everything's tightened down because that has been an issue. And let's put the wheel back on and I'll try it out. Jeez, that was harder than any of it. Alright, so time to take it off of my state-of-the-art jack. Brakes holding. Alright, so I got the brakes done. As you see, I got my plow working again. I was missing a foot, this plow foot over here, and put one on, a new one on. I got to put the weights back on the back and then just drive it over to the apartments. So that's the best I can do right now. I really do need wheel weights for this. It's just not heavy enough in the back. So, but it's supposed to snow in the next couple of days, and I'll at least have the plow running. I'll pick up the snowblower probably tomorrow and see if I can get that working. But this should be running fine. It has brakes, which was a big thing. It's hard to not have brakes on that hill.